Hi guys, how you doing? I'm good. My name is Nyawera Mwendo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This week I've been having back-to-back exams, but I said by the end of the week I need to release a video. So today I want to speak with you about my top list in raising boys, and I'm not stereotyping because I'm talking about boys because I have three amazing boys who my first set of firstborns are twins, and they're 3 years, and my other son is 1.5 years. So probably what I'm going to share is also where girls are, or mothers of girls, such topics you can talk to your girls, or it happens, I don't know, but I'm speaking with my experience because that's the only experience I have raising boys. So actually my first point would be let go of gender stereotyping. So just because you have boys doesn't necessarily mean that they can't play with certain toys. I mean, I'm talking about teddy bears, dolls, kitchen set, any sort of toy, So since I was a small child, we were taught, or it's what we saw, that we were given certain toys that were meant for girls and certain toys that were meant for boys. And so, I mean, it grew in us. So when I became a mom and I was in that shelf buying toys, I just went straight to the boys section because I mean that's where I need to go, and I mean I didn't even think about it. So the interesting bit is just when we're going to play, like we usually go out to play outside my veranda, in our apartment. There are girls who are playing the kitchen set, and so my boys were a bit surprised to see or identify something that they are not used to, and so they went to check out. And I was just standing there to probably know that, I mean, they'll not even spend 10 seconds about it. We'll be going downstairs, but to my surprise, they joined, and they were literally looking at me, the sense of, bye, we're enjoying now. But so I stood there wanting to see, okay, what exactly are they doing? And I'm telling you, they were soaked into it. And so the girls were also excited with the toys that the boys had. So they had these big toys, lorry cars, and working tools, and they were going out to play like kawaida. So they were into it. And what amazed me is what they were doing. So they were cooking, and I could see some plates there, and they were cooking eggs and some pizza, and they were baking pizza, and they were coming to me and telling me, "Mama, I want to make for you an egg. Mama, I want." The other one was coming and telling me, "Mama, I want to do a pizza. I want to bake a pizza for you." And I was so happy. And this just reminded me, this is exactly what they see in our homes. I mean, when I'm cooking, or the auntie is cooking, or their dad is preparing something for them, that's exactly what they see, and they want to do exactly what they see in the house. So we didn't okay the end of the story is we didn't go downstairs to play. I allowed them to play, and it was amazing to just see how they were interacting with the girls. And so to me, I would just tell you, allow them to be children, to play with whatever they want to play. If they want to dress this teddy bear, because they dress their teddy bears with my last one is Tumaini, with his socks, so that it doesn't feel cold, or it's his sweater, as in it's just in a whole interesting scenario. But it's amazing what they are doing, because they're enjoying what they're doing, and they're actually telling you what they're doing at it. Because now I want to put teddy bear sweater because I don't want teddy bear to catch a cold. And it's so amazing. So allow children to be children. And something else that I've realized, in when they are playing with other children, the friendship that they build, that play group, and the friendship that comes out of it, it's equally very important. So allow them to be boys, allow them to be children, and let them be. Okay, number 2 would be give them lots of exercises. So in my house we have a schedule for literally anything and everything. Okay, so when it comes to playing, we have a schedule. We give them 2.5 hours mid-morning and 2.5 hours in the afternoon. Time and time again, we go to the parks, and also we visit our folks in up country, because we want them to have a variety of fields to play in. And in all this, I have different activities to do, because they tend to get bored easily, so you need to keep them active. So they might have to do ride their bikes, play soccer, skipping rope, tire. We have tires in our compound. Hallelujah. Yeah. What else? Police. They have to play police. Hide and seek. So many activities just to make them enjoy their time while they're playing. And you want this energy. They need to burn this energy in doing something, and that's playing and doing lots of exercise. I also actually involve them in doing my simple exercises, and they always enjoy doing them. So what happens is, or what this helps, it helps them to be calm in the evening, and helps sleeping patterns to be amazing, to be simple, smooth. Okay. And so my other point will be number 3: encourage safe rough and tumble. So with my boys, I've noticed they are aggressive. Okay. uh, they have this energy that if you're not used to it, you might be like, can we just sit down and be relaxed? But I allow them to go out and play and enjoy. So what happens when they're indoors? What all I have to do is enjoy and ensure that the environment is safe for them to play. If they're, depending if they're doing wrestling with their dad, depending if they're doing acrobats or gymnastics, whatever they are doing, I just ensure that the space is available. If they're playing on the carpet, if there's a mat, the tables have moved, the chairs are not there, something that it may hurt them. And researchers talk about how these children, when they are playing, it's when they cuddle down there and they're playing wrestling and everything, you may feel it's a bit rough, but different research say that it's their way of showing love, expressing love. And for sure, I hadn't looked at it that way. I just thought they were having fun, but for sure, after looking and seeing them do that, indeed it is a way of them expressing love and compassion. And as long as no one is crying, no one is getting hurt, we allow them to enjoy. So this goes beyond that and noise. So look beyond it. As long as your children are not hurt and they're having the life time of their life, let them be. My other point will be encourage expressions of emotions. Little boys have emotions just as little girls, you know. Avoid saying things like man up, boys don't cry, don't be a girl about it. Allow them to be themselves. Okay. I want my boys to be able to reach out to me. I want my boys to be able to be vulnerable. I want my boys to be open about something. If they're not feeling well, if they want to cry, I allow them to cry. Okay. Something else I've also taught them is apart from crying, so when you cry, so what happens? You can choose not to cry or just ask nicely. Okay. Even when they're stuck, you know, sometimes when their patient is a little bit short, so maybe they're playing and their toy is stuck, they want to start crying, and so over time I've taught them to just call for help. Just say, help mama, help mama, help. They actually even call papa, they call auntie, they call themselves like, help Amani, help Tumaini, help Imani. And sometimes even they would say police, police, any such terms we've created in our home that we will know that we need to help. Someone needs our help, you know. And statistics shows that number one killer for men is suicide. And the reason is because they tend to bottle up emotions and they don't speak up. So me, I want my boys to speak up. I want my boys to know that they can call me anytime, that I'm available and I'm present. Okay. My other point is encourage kindness, sensitivity and humility. Okay, so this is probably something that is practiced in so many homes, but my boys are very lucky to have us, because this is something that we constantly do. And we allow them to be we show them to be kind to each other, to be humble. This is in terms of how they relate with other children outside, how they relate with themselves, how they relate with us. Okay. And also things like praying, you know, we teach them how to pray. And we see them, and it's amazing how to see your children do what you teach them, you know, put it into practice. So in terms of food, sometimes we forget, you know, probably even when I'm putting them to bed, or when their aunt is putting them to bed, they will remind you that we need to pray, and they would just start to pray, and you just smile and get amazed of how quick they learn. Okay. So, or even when they're about to pray and they notice that you're not concentrating or you're not there, they will call you and tell you, Papa, close your eyes, we pray. It's just amazing. Okay, teaching them to be loving, to love each other, to share toys, teaching them to be apologetic to one another if they are fighting, also to fight fair, teaching them to fight fair, also to be compassionate. Probably if the younger brother is crying for something, to know that the brother needs it more, to give and share, such things. And also, so what happens, we constantly and are doing it, we affirm them, we praise them, we even reward them, and this really goes a long way. So something else, also another point, is showing your kids positive role models. So this is so important, because children model the behavior they see. Okay, have you ever had something your child said and you go like, that's exactly what I say? Okay, so let me humor you guys. There's this one day we were deep in the story with their dad, that's my husband Ben. And so it was so fun in that story that I didn't even realize the boys were there. Yes, they were there physically, but they were busy doing something else. And so I was like, Wacha, ay, wongo. From the blues. I know, and the story continued. And then the following days that passed, I was having a conversation with one of my boys, Amani, and so I don't know what we were discussing, and so he goes like, "Wacha mama, wongo." I was like, "Oh my god." That's just me. That's just me. So they are literally little reflections of us. So whatever we say, whatever we are doing, ensure it's positive vibes. You can also surround them with people in their life that are positive, because they mirror what they see. Okay, if they see mama is always annoyed, shouting, by the way, they will shout back at you. But if they see that you're this cool, collected person, you do not have anger issues, that's the same thing they will learn. If you're polite to them, if you send them and you appreciate them, if you request them, that's exactly what they will do. Because I've seen it in my children. My boys are the most, oh my god, caring and loving boys. Because I tell them something and I request, and when it's their turn to ask, they request. Like if they want a specific cartoon, they do not just say, put this cartoon. I want this cartoon. Mama, please put police cartoon. Mama, please put little angel cartoon, and so forth. So ensure that you model positivity in the home. Okay, also surround them with people you respect. It could be your cousin, your brother, your uncle. Just these are people who know how to handle conflict, people you respect, men who don't have temper issues, and probably when they're in their adolescent stage or in their teenage stage, that's when you can introduce them to them as their mentor or their mentees. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to share with you. But something to bring to moms is also, being a mom of boys, it has its shares, positive and negative. And so most of the positives I've had is how other women encourage you and praise you for what you're doing and respect you. They want to know how you're doing. The three boys, they have other children and they're thinking three. They have one or two and they're thinking three children. Yawera, tell us, how do you do it? We need to do a cup of tea. You tell us the journey and all. While others, and yourselves, please stop doing this. Some people would come and ask you, so when are we expecting a girl? Or you need a pop of color in that house, or you need the last child as a girl to just complete the equation or complete the family. I mean, such comments are really bad, and just to let you know, just sometimes mind what you ask, mind your language. You do not know someone's journey, so you shouldn't judge or ask or feel like you're entitled to know some things, and yeah, so that's all I wanted to share with you today. And remember, moms, you're doing a good job. Enjoy motherhood and be present in your child's life. So till we meet next time, is adios. Mwah. Bye.